and welcome to another interview from Revolt. My guest today has been surrounded by music since her childhood. Her father was the lead guitarist of a successful band, Double Exposure, while her mother was the lead singer. Lynzie Kent is a Canadian singer-songwriter that took the world by storm by having nearly 1.5 million combined YouTube views for her two singles, plus her incredible performances. She joins me today on Revolt Radio to discuss her music, her album entitled Find the Words, and a small chat. Hey Lynzie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How is it going?
It's going really well. Well, and how about you?
Great, great, great. Thanks a lot for doing this. It means a lot to me and to Revolt Radio. You know, while I'm just a small radio blog, and here you are, Miss Big Shot, doing an interview with me.
Oh, hardly. Thank you for saying that, though.
No, really. I understand you were on tour recently.
Yes, I was.
How was that?
Actually, it wasn't so recently. It was in August.
August.
If my memory serves me right. It was
Okay.
over the summer at some point. I can't remember. The idea behind the tour was to promote my single New Red Shoes, and we are also raising money for women's shelters around the area because the song is sort of about abuse, and so the tour was the two things coming together for a good cause, music and, you know, the shelters.
No doubt, no doubt. Sounds really good, and best of luck with that. Does all this sink in to you? I mean, sometimes, or do you feel like it's just a dream? I mean, how are you taking it?
Well, I mean, you know, I think people seem to think that I'm bigger than I am, because really I'm not well known. It just, on YouTube, it just kind of took off with a couple of the covers that I put up there, and
yeah.
Actually, I think I actually have about 4 million combined views now, which
Wow.
is unreal. And to me, it's like, who the heck is watching the videos? Like, that's amazing. And you know, 4 million people have seen me sing, and that's just amazing to me. And no, it doesn't really sink in. It really is more like a dream. And
Yeah.
I hope it continues.
It's crazy. No, I'm sure it will. You do have an amazing, very powerful voice. Lots of people I know, and you know, I reside in the Middle East, and you know, your music is reaching the Middle East even. You know, so that I think that's great. What would you tell?
The internet.
Yeah, because everything is on the internet. You know, YouTube, and they see your performances. Although you're just singing and with, I think, was it Josh playing the guitar? Rich, sorry, you know playing the guitar,
Yeah.
and it's just very cool, very simple, but the voice, you know, is awesome as well. So that's amazing. You know, it would be really interesting for me and for anybody who's a singer songwriter on the rise out there, you know, to know what are the advices that you can give them, you know, to make it kind of not big in the industry, to start like you started, you know, because really, yeah, tell me.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
okay, well, basically, I think it's just really important to not be afraid to put yourself out there. For the longest time, I was like following a really conventional way of trying to make it in the industry, and I think that because the music industry is changing so much, that doesn't really work. Like, you have to be creative, and you have to be really willing to put yourself out there in a way that's not really conventional. And for me, my friend Rafe, who runs the channel that I'm on YouTube, he just really thinks outside the box, and he was like, you know, Lynn, let's try this. Let's put these videos up on YouTube, and that took off. And now for me, it's just all about reaching people through the internet and building a fan base that way. And for me, it's working, and I think that more people should probably try to get on that train, you know, to take advantage of the internet, because it's what we have today. Yeah,
definitely digital. Yeah, everything is digital. I mean, I'm talking to you here, you know, from Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, and you're in Canada, right, at the moment?
No, I'm in Australia right now.
Oh, Australia. Okay, amazing. All right, see, so like, yeah. I was gonna talk about the single New Red Shoe. I heard it. You know, it's really fascinating. So it talks about abuse. You were saying?
Yeah, the song is sort of about, you know, a young woman who is in a bad relationship, and it doesn't matter what kind of relationship. It could be like her dad or a boyfriend or just like a friend or a boss, you know. And it's just about finding something that makes you feel really good about yourself and sort of gives you the courage and the confidence to stick it to the man, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And in the song, that's a pair of new red shoes, because I am shoe obsessed, and whenever I put on a pair of shoes, I feel great, you know. So that, for me, that's what that's about. And you know, for somebody else, it could be a car, or it could just be, you know, a new haircut or whatever.
Yeah. No, I really.
It's just about finding confidence.
It's really nice. I really like it. What will be your dream performing stage? You know, where would you like to perform?
Oh, gosh. I think I'd love to perform, obviously, at an award show, because if you perform at an award show, it sort of embodies that you've made it.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to perform. I mean, I've been looking at all this like stuff on TV lately, where these artists are getting asked to perform at like, you know, the presidential inauguration, stuff like that. A big event like that, I think, would just be amazing to perform at.
Yeah. Hey, listen. A shout out to all MTV, whatever it is, awards. Lynzie Kent is the hot thing right now. You know, take Booker, let us sing.
I hope they listen.
Yeah, you never know who hears this kind of stuff. So it's a shout out to all the MTV award or whatever award show or whatever it is. You know, I really recommend it. Can you drop something quick for us on the mic? Anything you chooses whatsoever? Well, that would be great for Revolt Radio.
Yeah, of course. I'll sing a bit of my song New Red Shoes.
Okay.
Talking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
New Red Shoe coming up from Australia, Lynzie Kent.
Anytime?
Anytime. Go ahead.
Okay. In my new red shoes, I can save the world from an angry man who's heavy on this girl. In my new red shoes, I am strong against that convincing smile who was once a prince. How's that?
I like it.
More?
No, it's cool. It's cool. Really nice. Really nice. I'm sure the listeners would love it too, and I'll feature your song in my blog. Thanks a lot for that performance. I like it. One more question that comes to my mind is, are you in favor of downloading? I mean, are you a downloader or not? Because a lot of people have very controversial issues about that, or controversial opinion. Where do you stand?
I have some mixed feelings about it. I mean, like sometimes I think, you know, it's okay, and sometimes not, and I think that sort of makes me a hypocrite when it comes to downloading. But I think new and young artists, I'm sort of not for it. I always try to really purchase albums from people who are up and coming and who I know are sort of on the indie scene, because it's not really, you know, easy for those kind of people.
Yeah.
Because I sort of understand where they're coming from. So I want to support them, and I want to continue, you know, to help them make more music. But I guess when it comes to artists that are already huge, and I'm talking really big, like forever, then sometimes I'm kind of like, well, they're kind of already loaded anyway, so then I download it, you know?
Yeah.
But,
I kind of...
That sort of makes me a download hypocrite, I think.
No, yeah, I kind of agree with you.
The thing I like to do is, you know, I understand that not everyone can afford to buy music because it can be expensive sometimes, but, you know, on iTunes, if you like a song, it's only like 99 cents or something.
Yeah, you can
like
buy
that.
it.
But
Yeah,
for
you
my
can buy
fans, what I like to try and do is I give like a free song now and then, you know, like just to I don't know, say thank you for listening to me. And
that's great.
Sometimes
That's great.
free music is a good thing.
That's right. Go ahead, Lynzie, and say if you want your iTunes website. What is it? It's www.itunes.com/.
.com.
Yeah.
Lynzie Kent.
Okay.
LYNZIEKENT.
Okay. Perfect.
Hey everyone, this is Lynzie Kent, and you are listening to Revolt Radio.
Sweet. Revolt Radio, ladies and gentlemen, with Lynzie Kent. Thanks a lot for your time again. I wish you all the best. And hopefully one day we'll see you on one of these award shows.
Yeah, hopefully. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
In my new red shoes, I can save the world from an angry man who's heavy on this girl. In my new red shoes, I am strong against that convincing smile who was once a prince. And no